Oli, oli, mis queridos mochis, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos a mi canal, bienvenidos a mi mundo, bienvenidos al rincón de Lady. Chicos, hoy estamos en un nuevo vídeo informativo sobre el nuevo pack de los Sims 4, Viva el Amor, que por cierto sale mañana. Y como no sé cuándo voy a poder hacer la review del pack, el otro día hicieron un directo, lo de los Sims, mostrando todo lo interesante del pack, así que voy a ver el directo, que dura más o menos una horita o así, pero cogeré las partes más importantes, que será lo que veréis vosotros, aunque yo lo tengo que ver entero. De acuerdo, así que no os hago más esperar y nos vamos para allá. Aquí estamos en el directo, ¿vale? Estoy un poquito abajo porque si no, no vais a poder ver lo de los rasgos ni nada de eso. Así que me he puesto aquí justamente para que podáis ver los subtítulos, porque lo tengo subtitulado al español y todo, y os pueda tapar lo menos posible. Así que nada, vamos a empezar. Vale, ahora vamos a ver algunos conjuntos del modo K.
This is a cute little nighty dress.
Que por cierto me encantan los clips que llevan en el pelo.
And the dress itself has some really fun colors. Beautiful. And this set's really fun. These have different color options, but you can also choose to make them all one color for the top and the bottom.
No es muy de mi estilo la ropa, por lo que estoy viendo, ¿eh? Algunas cosas pueden ser que sí, pero
some fun
no
colors
todas.
on these new pumps that have a cool sparkly detail too. These underwear I absolutely love. They have a lot of really fun peach patterns and some solids with piping.
Me molan las braguitas.
And the top is really nice. It's just a simple top. It has a really nice tie detail in the back. And we've got another kind of date look here for her. This is a nice layered top. There's some really cool swatches. And we've got some new flared jeans as well as new heels here as well.
Pero me gusta más con el estampado de rosas.
I like that.
Así no me gusta mucho, es muy soso.
Our next sim is wearing one of our new silky dresses. This comes in a lot of solids. And she's got some really fun outfits coming up as well.
Los zapatos me gustan, pero el vestido es un poco soso.
Yeah, there's some really cute options on those shoes. This is a bit of a bold look, but it looks great on her. We love the little heart detail on the neck.
Eso será un poco...
And there's some really fun swatches here, of course.
No sé cómo decirlo. Y esto, por ejemplo, lo pondría para ir a la piscina, pero creo que lo que lleva debajo es ropa interior. Uy, chacha pornosa.
And this is one of our new costumes.
Oh,
vale,
yes. So you're actually going to see a bunch of different costumes because we have a grown-up costume box where you're going to be able to dress your Sims up for fun. Should preface all the costumes with this. You'll have it at your disposal at home, or there are some in our venues as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is our maid outfit, and she's got
Aunque
really
las
awesome
medias
tights,
me gustan
and
mucho,
those tights are
son
separate,
muy
so you can put it
chulas.
with any other outfit you want as well.
The best outfit in the entire world.
Well, speaking of both,
Vamos a parar aquí un momento. ¿En qué momento los Sims han pensado que eso lo vamos a utilizar? O sea, ¿cómo voy a ponerle yo a mi Sim un disfraz de es que no sé si es un besugo o es que no sé. El besugo. ¿Qué es esto?
statement. We have this timeless look too, for when you really need to make a statement.
Perfect.
Timeless. I love it so much.
And our next
¿Y esto? Un
one
melocotón.
really looks good on everybody. I love the way the texture turned out so much on this. It's got some really nice details.
Definitely.
You can be any fruit you want to be.
Our next sim is wearing a nice going out outfit. He's got our new loafers on, which he chose to wear without socks. He's got a new jacket and shirt combo and a really cool new haircut, which shows how much he's into love.
Ay, el peinado me gusta. Tiene un corazoncito.
He's also got a new multi-finger ring in the shape of a snake, too. This shirt, I really like this one. It's like a Loteria style, which is a Mexican game of chance. And it has a lot of other swatches, too, with cool graphics. He's also got our new sneakers on in all black and our new slim cargo pants.
Yeah, I like those pants a lot.
And he's got a blingy style top in this outfit and some new jeans that have a really cool detail where the jeans parts are stitched together.
Mm-hmm.
Love those graphics. And this is a nice like nighttime outfit. There's colors so you can make a full set.
Un bonito conjunto para la noche. Yo no he visto hacia mis Sims para ir de noche por ahí a tomar algo.
And they look really comfortable, I think.
Mm-hmm. Es que no.
And he's also got a sporty look here. He's got our new soccer style top.
Tiene un aspecto deportivo.
A ton of fun graphics and colors, and our new rolled up pants that have a little wear on them. And he's also wearing one of our new necklaces, which is kind of like pearls and a chain combined.
Yo tengo una cita con un tío y se me aparece con una camiseta de fútbol y le digo hasta luego.
Speaking of costumes.
No, o sea, no me gusta nada.
Yes, I love this one. So you've got the fun patterns and colors on the outfit, and then a hat as well. And this also comes in a feminine outfit too.
Mm-hmm.
I love the full commitment with the matching hat.
Yes.
And this guy, I really love the sparkly kind of galaxy vibes here. I think he could like run a marathon and then party all night in this outfit. We also have a feminine version with a bra built in.
Mm-hmm.
Ropa que se va a quedar en el pack sin utilizar.
You know, kind of budget friendly.
Esto parece divertido. Sí. Esto es divertido. Esto es, bueno, para un jueguecillo así dentro de la cama, para que el simple haga un striptease a la chica, está bien.
And this is our butler outfit. It's the masculine counterpart to the maid outfit. And it's a no ser que el sim quiera
trabajar en un sitio de estos de baile. No sé.
This one.
He's got the right chest for that outfit too.
Oh no.
Yes.
Maybe breakfast in bed look after a good date.
La típica fantasía que tienen algunos chicos de que se ponga el delantal la chica sin nada debajo, pero a la inversa. Los chicos.
Let me put her in not her peach outfit.
Está bien eso.
There's more beautiful clothing options, but let's switch over to accessories. Up until now, there weren't options for separate eyelashes, just what was built into the pre-made eye shape. Now we've got a new dedicated category for eyelashes in the upcoming base game update. So these will show eyelashes under the makeup sort.
No está nada mal.
For all teens, sim and all Sims teen and older, and this enables the eyelashes to work with glasses and other accessories too. This will also be available for modders. The base game has 2 styles of eyelashes that we're updating, and then Love Struck has 2 more styles, and these offer more dramatic looks for your Sims going on dates.
Sí, sin ninguna duda. Parece que se ha puesto ahí un kilo de rímel.
Cool things we can do with eyes. Now,
¿sabes cómo se pone la gente un kilo de rímel que se queda la pestaña con pegotes? Pues así parece.
There, and that is to apply accessories like these to all outfits. That means just one click, voila, it's on every outfit. It works for accessories like these eyelashes or like glasses, which is what I use it for most often because I wear glasses, or other elements.
Lo que están diciendo es que tenemos un nuevo icono que es este de aquí, que tú, por ejemplo, pones, pues yo qué sé, un eyeliner, y ese eyeliner lo quieres para todos los outfits, pues tú le das aquí y marcas todas las casillas, ¿vale? Y se pondrá en todos los outfits, no tendrás que ir uno por uno poniendo eso. Y eso me parece muy bien, porque por ejemplo, si quieres que en los outfits lleve pues uñas o anillos o collares o lo que sea, no tienes que estar, ay, espera, que tengo que cambiar a la pestaña de formal porque se me ha olvidado ponerle el collar. Ay, aquí las pestañas. Y de esta manera lo puedes poner todo junto y no... Esto me parece buena idea. Esto lo tienen que haber incluido de hace ya tiempo, pero bueno.
Elements like tops and shoes, and then if you wanted to be more particular about which outfits that you're applying it to, you can just pick right here, and this functionality is available for everybody in base game.
Muchachi.
Yeah, and over here we actually have another base game surprise in store for you all, and you'll see here in the household relationships panel that we went and actually updated the labels to be more gender inclusive by using gender neutral language. So as you can see, husband and wife is now represented as spouse, fiance is engaged, and boyfriend and girlfriend is partner. So previously, this partner's label could actually only be established through gameplay, but now you can go ahead and set it directly within Create a Sim.
Yay!
Oh, me gusta.
Yay! And then right underneath that is a feature that's new to Lovestruck, and that's Romance Dynamics. So Romance Dynamics is...
Vale, y han puesto una dinámica del romance, igual que la dinámica familiar de estricta, guasona, no sé qué. Han puesto lo mismo, pero para el romance. Guay.
Lovestruck's parallel with Growing Together's family dynamics. It pairs autonomy between romantic partners, so if you give a couple the steamy dynamic, they'll be all over each other, while a couple with the strained dynamic, for example, will be pretty unhappy and not necessarily that nice to each other. So you can set these right here in Create a Sim, or as you're playing the game's going to suggest one of these based on how you're playing. I really love it because it makes a really distinct impact on how relationships look and feel all on their own.
Pues sí.
Yeah, so now we're going to jump in and talk about romantic boundaries, which is an addition for everyone in the base game. So romantic boundaries actually expand upon romantic relationships by allowing you to control the conditions.
Que se encuentra aquí, en los tres puntitos, si lo veis, ¿no? Sí. Tres puntitos en la pestaña de aquí. Y se supone, creo que es para los celos.
Under which your Sims become jealous. So
Exactamente.
Romantic boundaries can be defined here in Create a Sim.
Que toleras tú como persona
gender and sexual orientation,
de que es celoso y que no es celoso.
So in total, you'll see we have 4 separate settings that make up your Sim's romantic boundaries.
La palabra exacta sería
cuernos,
que son cuernos para ti.
Physical romance, and woohoo for adults, and this will be mess around for teens. So we intentionally made each of these distinct romantic categories ultimately to diversify the types of relationship stories that can be told. In fact, we did this in conjunction with subject matter expert Heidi McDonald, who specializes in romance and sexuality within the digital space. So similar to real life, Sims may have different boundaries in these areas regarding what they find acceptable or not acceptable in their relationships.
Claro.
And then lastly, you'll see here the 4th option is whether or not your Sim is open to changing the factors that cause them to become jealous. So ultimately what this means is if it's yes, then that means that other Sims can ask this one to reconsider their feelings surrounding jealousy about any of the 3 previously mentioned settings.
Yeah, exactly. So for Sims that you're making here in Create a Sim, yes is going to be the default for all of these options. If you have a game that's going already, all the Sims in existing saves will also default to yes. That's a deliberate choice on our part. We didn't want to affect the stories that you're already telling in your sim.
Vale, y está diciendo que tú creas un sim y le pones tus especificaciones de los celos y ese sim lo guardas en la galería porque lo quieres, yo qué sé, poner en otra partida. Se guarda también esto del romántico.
Save
Así
game.
Que,
but then for new Sims that the game is making, those Sims can start out with varied romantic boundaries. And at any point in time, you can change the boundaries for a Sim that's in your active household.
Yeah, so let's go over to aspirations. We have a couple of new aspirations that are different ways of kind of expressing love. We have Romantic Explorer, which is focused on doing things with your love interest to express love. Some of the examples of goals are to go on dates or cuddle with someone or woohoo somewhere exciting, which I think is funny. The other one we have is Paragon Partner, which is Sims who are aspiring to be a Paragon Partner are working towards healthy boundaries and improving their romantic satisfaction, which we will talk about in a little bit, with multiple partners simultaneously.
Oh. Yeah, and then of course a pack about romance is going to have some new traits focused on love, and we've actually added 2. So the first you'll see here is romantically reserved, and the other is love bug.
Románticamente reservado.
Starting first with romantically reserved Sims are known for their subtle and cautious approach to matters of the heart. They actually value deep emotional connections, but are a little bit more reserved when it comes to expressing their romantic feelings. These Sims actually build logic and writing skill more quickly than other Sims, but will require a deep, friendly connection before they're comfortable engaging in certain types of romantic behaviors. On the other hand here, we have love bugs. So love bug Sims are deeply passionate about love and romance. They wear their hearts on their sleeves and are constantly seeking opportunities to experience the magic of love in its many forms. So unlike romantic Sims who have a greater chance of successfully performing romantic socials, these Sims instead actually build a romantic relationship quickly and can even propose to their partner earlier than most. However, they will require additional work in their relationships to help maintain high romantic satisfaction, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Alrighty, so let's talk about attraction. Attraction is a new feature specific to Love Struck. Basically, this is how 2 Sims feel about each other romantically. They're based off of turn-ons and turn-offs that we set here in Create a Sim. We'll show you the gameplay in a little bit, but we'll tell you about what different turn-ons and turn-offs we have. We affectionately call it Todos during development because it's faster. And you can change these anytime by coming back into Create a Sim, just like likes and dislikes, but there's some key differences between the 2. So there are 3 different types. We have physical ones, which are hair color, outfit color, and fashion. So it's like, I see that person wearing blue top and they have brown hair. That's attractive. And then we have the personality types of attraction, which are way of life, which is traits or skills, is about skills and different things that are part of a Sim's experience, like being broke, or this one's particularly great where they're taken if you like drama, or their money for also drama. And then we have characteristics, which are based off of their traits. And then we have the last one. Josh is going to talk about this.
Yeah, so the last one we have is romance styles, and romance styles actually determine how your Sim prefers to engage with romance. These turn-ons and turn-offs will directly impact changes to your Sim's romantic satisfaction level.
Before we go, we also want to show one last thing. We have our early purchase makeup option that is really funny. We didn't show this earlier, so before we head back into gameplay, I wanted to show that off. So let's see, now that we have seen some awesome ways to customize your Sim, let's go meet, this is Luciana. We're going to go kind of tell her story and exit Create a Sim. And we're going to go to Ciudad Enamorada. Yay! This is our world map. We're so excited to
¡Wow! Este es el mapa. Tenemos por aquí un gimnasio. Esto será un club. Ostras, pues tenemos bastante. Es bastante grande, ¿eh? Es bastante grande. Estos son como pisos, ¿no? Como si fuera urbanitas. Mola. Ciudad Enamorada se llama. Ay, por favor, se han lucido con el nombre, ¿eh?
Show you. We have 3 neighborhoods. We have the suburban area of Vista Hermosa. We have the central square area of Plaza Mariposa, and Nuevo Corazon, which is the uptown area. We had the pleasure of having 3 Mexican-based
Pero lo han escrito en español.
Amazing. Frutisario, Shikiv, and Rustic Sims. You'll see some of their amazing builds
en algún lugar donde se hable español.
And they work similarly to curved walls. You can make a curved pool as small as 4x4. You can combine them with regular corners of regular corner pools.
Oh.
Yeah, we are looking forward to what you all make with these.
Alrighty, so...
No me había dado cuenta de la piscina, que es verdad, es curva. Por fin lo han puesto, Dios mío. Piscinas redondas. Me encanta.
Let's hop into the gameplay. So this is Luciana and Diego. They stopped by the gym for a little bit. But Luciana, as you recognize her from our trailer, is not very lucky in love. So we'll see if Diego's an exception. I don't know if he is. But we are going to dig first into attraction, because I think that's the first step in finding out kind of how these two feel about each other. Yeah. So the turn-ons and turn-offs we set and create a sim basically will determine how attracted a sim is to another, and sims will gravitate towards sims that they're attracted to more often, and they also have an easier time completing romantic interactions with them. So sims have an immediate attraction when you meet someone, so it's like based off the physical ones. Sims that are in the same household actually know each other's traits already, so they have kind of an initial boost too. But let's ask, we don't know about how Diego feels, so let's ask him first to see, because we can see here that Diego is very cute to Luciana, but we don't know how he feels. So we are going to check this new category we have.
Yeah, I think it's a good...
Ay, tenemos una nueva pestaña.
Life lesson that sometimes you just don't know and you just gotta ask. So you'll see here in this menu, we've done a little bit of reorganization.
Vale, aquí han puesto todo lo de desde romántico, desde el juju, todas esas cosas, romper.
It now has this relationship category where your sim can learn more about the selected sim's romantic boundaries, their satisfaction with the relationship, their attraction, because all those are really, really important to growing and maintaining a happy relationship.
Ah, mola.
Alrighty, so let's ask about
ahora
attraction
tengo miedo
level and see
de
how it's
comprarme la
going. So she's
expansión,
asking
porque a
right
ver
now,
si ahora los sims que tengo casados son infelices con su pareja.
Verdict is...
Porque no son
It doesn't look good.
compatibles.
The reaction was a long time and not a very happy reaction. So he's very unattracted to her, which is maybe...
Se siente traído por ella.
That's how I feel about Diego's grimace. He's the worst. So he's not very attracted to her, so that's not great. And let's ask about romantic satisfaction too, because then we can kind of get an idea of how they're both feeling in this relationship. No, not right. Luciana, this is not the time. Alrighty, so he's feeling fine in a relationship. Just fine.
She wants to make it work.
Yeah, he's okay with the relationship. He just doesn't like her very much. Alrighty, so let's take the sim, open the sim profile. We can see the turn-ons and turn-offs. You can also see likes and dislikes here if they have them, but Diego doesn't like anything because he's
mira, ahí se puede ver lo que le
boring.
Gusta.
But we can come down here and we can see that Luciana's attracted and he's very unattracted, which isn't a great sign. And Josh, can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so that's right. Both attraction and romantic satisfaction is tracked separately for each sim, which means that each sim could have a different level of attraction or satisfaction in their relationship. So in particular, romance-style turn-ons and turn-offs are particularly important to consider when engaging romantically, as they significantly influence changes to a sim's romantic satisfaction. Sims who are turned on by a particular romance style will have more romantic satisfaction if this desire is being met, while sims who are turned off by a particular romance style will have less romantic satisfaction when engaging in this type of romance. Ultimately, though, the combined romantic satisfaction of both Sims in the relationship actually influence the rate at which the romantic relationship fades away. But if you're able to keep both your Sims very satisfied in their relationship, then it'll actually build up naturally over time instead.
Yeah, which I think is super cool. So Lucia really wants to make this work. So we're actually going to use this new option we have to purchase romantic items, see if she can give him a gift and bribe his way into his heart.
Maybe Ramos. Que también puedes comprar disfraces.
Something, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Mira. Son cajas de chocolates.
Let's see. There's lots of really good ones. We'll do the popcorn ones. Some other fun items we're gonna see. So let's try to do some affectionate romantic gifts, because I think Luciana's romance style, one of them is gift giving. So let's give him the popcorn clusters. Here you go.
I appreciate how much she's trying to make it work.
She's trying. So one thing that you'll notice here is that even though the interaction succeeded, you can see this little pop-up. He's talking over it because he's Diego, but he actually...
Yeah, he actually was... Gift giving is a turnoff to Diego. So while Luciana actually obtained romantic satisfaction from that interaction, that's not really Diego's thing. So he actually lost a little bit. And now, while we're here in the gym, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was new socials and object interactions. So for example, here specifically at the gym, you can show off those fitness gains or even compliment the form of another Sim while they're working out. And definitely be sure to check out all of the other venues for the cool offerings that are there.
Alrighty, so I did a romantic interaction to Bella, because who wouldn't, right?
It's Bella.
It's Bella.
Have to, right?
Alright, so we actually, before we could even do those interactions, we had something happen.
Yeah, so what we saw here is with romantic boundaries, jealousy will only occur if a Sim's boundary has been broken. So in this case, because Luciana is jealous of non-physical romance, Diego's flirtatious introduction actually broke that boundary. So when jealousy is triggered, the following things will happen is the Sim's romantic boundaries will be stated in the notification wall if the other Sim does not already know what those are. Also, when Sims have romantic satisfaction with one another, the Sim who became jealous will actually lose a large amount of romantic satisfaction with their partner who caused it. And then lastly, your Sim's partner may actually initiate a breakup or divorce. There will be multiple warnings before any sort of action is taken place. And ultimately, if you decide this isn't for you, you can turn this option off via some gameplay settings.
Yeah, so for one, this is Carlos. He's also an interesting Sim who is living in Ciudad Enamorada. He's Monica from the trailer's son. So you'll get to meet him once you get your hands on the game. I'm so excited. So his eyes are wandering because he doesn't feel attracted, and who wouldn't feel attracted to Bella. So Luciana, I'm so sorry. Pay attention to relationships' demise. I'm a monster. So keep watching.
Gonna happen.
No, so we're seeing
la quieren poner celosa
like that.
I know, and I hate that it's working.
Right? What's Mortimer gonna think about
I know,
this?
Mortimer. Okay, Carlos. Now's not the time. I'm trying to break them up. Oh, she's not very happy with him though. So, alrighty, there we go. So enough flirting and enough bad interaction, and Luciana and Diego have now broken up. And she's pretty sad about it. He's sad, but we don't care because he's Diego.
Yeah.
We don't like Diego in this house. So we're going to be careful, because if she gets too sad, she can actually die from a broken heart. So we want to try to avoid that and find a reasonable solution to make her happy again. Let's go and see if we can find her somewhere else. And let's kick Diego out of the house. Some other places that you can stay. So this is one of our starter homes. We have a pretty big empty lot here We have a beautiful empty residential that is ready to move into. And then Monica from the trailer and Carlos that we just met actually live here. And yeah, so those are the lots. And yeah, Cheyenne, do you want to talk more about art direction for us?
Yeah, so if we start at the lounge where you're loaded in, Mexican creator Chiquillo built this. It's called Laguna del Abrazo, and it's not the fanciest place in town, but it's got history, and it's where singles and couples come for a late night looking for love. Over on the left, we've got the really beautiful landmark, which is the Wall of Love.
It's pretty.
Yeah. Mira. It's gorgeous. And there's a little part that's chipped away where people come to write their love declarations to show their love for each other. And we've also got a new motel. And your Sims can come here if they find someone who catches their eye. They stop by and have a little night's rest with their new flame.
Rest.
And if we pop back over by the lounge, there's one of the second mural that was created by Miguel Angel Mejia, and this one is really fun. It's got big pops of color, more graffiti style, and again the beautiful butterflies.
I love it. Just as an aside, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's so cute. Okay, but we got to go back to this section. It's kind of empty right now because it's a little early in the day, but
yeah, people will flood in a little bit. But while we're here, we should talk about romance skill. So romance skill is a new skill that we've added, and it has tons of awesome interactions that unlock as you level up. So nearly all romantic interactions will help build this school. And why don't we have Luciana flex one of her abilities since she already has a lot of it? So Scan the Room enables her to easily identify romantically available partners in the area. As you'll see, sort of a pulse will leave Luciana, and then, wow, there's a lot of people here in the bar. And this will just give you an indication of who would be available. And then we can double down on this a little bit by having Luciana top it off with an aura of flirtiness, which will give an aura around your sim and the sim surrounding them to make them extra flirty. So between these two things, be a lot of romance going on. And definitely be sure to check out everything else that the romance skill has to offer. You can do things like creating emotional connections with your partner. There's new kiss types and a lot of other really cool stuff to check out.
They're really cute too. Alrighty, so Luciana, there are a few singles, but none of them are really catching your eye. So let's take a look at one of our other new features. She could go on a blind date, which is really funny. We kept having Dina Caliente show up during her playtest. I did not succeed in my date with her multiple times. Then we also have Cupid's counseling, but we could have gone with Diego, but once again, Diego's the worst.
Not after what he did.
Not after what he did. So we're going to actually go into Cupid's Corner.
Rincón del Cupido.
Yeah, as we just saw, like finding eligible Sims and Sims that you're actually interested in, it can take some effort. This app enables young adult Sims and up to find compatible Sims through the convenience of their phone or computer. So you can come in here, create your profile, you can see your Sims orientation, you can pick the best traits to show off to the world, select what ages you want, and take a selfie. She's really got everything going on for her, so it's all good choices for Luciana. And yeah, we can take a selfie. Oh yeah.
Oh, it turned out well, but these are based off of photography skills, so hold on, I want to try one more time. Just for the sake of fun. They don't always... Oh, she's really good all of a sudden. I know.
She's showing her best side today.
She's showing her best side, which is good. We want Luciana to be happy. Alrighty.
Yeah. And then in the second tab, you can see the Sims who are compatible with your Sims orientation. So these Sims, they can be living in one of your worlds. They might be from the gallery, or they might be entirely new. Sims that are from the gallery, you'll be able to tell because they have the creator's name underneath it. And the ones you see will only be made with content that you currently have installed and they won't have any custom content. If you prefer to see only Sims that you favorited or ones made by creators that you favorited, you can set all that in game options, or you can choose to see no Sims at all from the gallery. It's totally up to you. But yeah, let's see what kind of matches we have in here.
There's some good options. I mean, I gotta love the fish picture.
Fish picture.
But I have
Classic.
my eye
¿En serio?
on Mateo. You can see here that he has 2 traits that are turn-ons for Luciana. So we're already off to a good start. And there's a couple of them. I think we favorited one who's a turn-off, which could be a challenge. We'll fix him, right? It'll be fine. But we're actually going to go with Mateo.
Ah, te pone donde
I
viven
think
y
out of all
todo.
of these, he's
That seems
quite the catch. You can actually save up to 15 sims, and you can also refresh if you're not finding anyone that you'd like, or you can add them to your contacts, which just straight up puts them into your relationship panel. So let's ask Mateo. I almost said Diego.
Oh man,
that would have been a dark day.
Oh no!
And we're gonna ask him on a create a date. We have a new create a date option that allows. I know, it looks, wasn't that a good picture?
that was a really good picture.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a get to know you date. To start off, we could actually click to invite Sim, and we could invite Diego to show him how good we're doing, because Luciana doesn't need him anymore.
Nope.
But for now, let's focus on Mateo, and let's pick some activities.
Yeah, so here you'll see we need to select which activities we want to focus on. So you'll be required to select a minimum of 3 activities. And as you can see, we have quite a bit here. However, at the very bottom of the list, you'll notice that we have a few activities that actually involve content from other packs. And these will be noted via a tooltip of which packs are required to actually engage with that content. But for the purposes of our date here right now, I say we do be friendly and romantic because, of course, we are at a nightclub right now, so drinks and dance maybe. And then definitely we should check out the Star or Cloud Gaze animation. We got to see a little bit, but it's so cute.
But not with Luciana. So let's actually head over to that nightclub right now, because I think that sounds really good. So this was built, Mirador del Amor was built by Rustic Sims. This is where the nightlife enthusiasts go. We're going in the middle of the day, but
it happens.
It's always the nightlife when you're at Mirador del Amor. And Shine, do you want to talk about kind of the art direction for the nightclub?
Yeah, it's daytime, but there's a lot of blackout curtains
Como
in
mola
there.
este sitio,
So
¿no?
the second floor really holds a moody kind of low light feel.
Mirar el
And it's got
neón
really cool
este.
textured walls, and there's soft lighting with pops of neon.
As you can see
El
in the
neón
top
del
left,
ñiqui
we
ñiqui. Ay,
have
me
the goals for
encanta.
our date. So the more of these that we fulfill, the better the date will actually go. And if we engage with enough of these activities, we may
esto
get a
es
reward.
diferente.
So I say we are going to try and reach gold with it. And as you can see right now, Luciana is actually pretty sad. And obviously that's from a lot of the drama that Diego caused. But we wanted to showcase this because it shows that relationships are difficult, and navigating breakups and that sort of things are going to elicit different types of emotions. And ultimately with this pack is we wanted it to eliminate the high-fiving your way to marriage. So sadness will occur, and you'll have to navigate that through Love Struck. But for the sake of time, we're going to cheat away her sadness so that we can show a little bit more of the gameplay off.
Everybody close your eyes. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. It's not happening. You see nothing. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Alrighty, so we have our date goals, and we can talk about dance. I want Mateo to learn more about Luciana because I think he will really like her. So let's check and see what he's into first, and go back to that awesome relationship pie menu we have, and we're going to ask about his personality attractions to kick things off.
Preguntar sobre la personalidad.
Now he has the photography skill.
Why?
So it has a lot of turn-ons and some turn-offs, and I know Luciana has some skills that actually correlate with it. So culinary skills and academic skills, and her traits actually line up pretty well too. So let's let him know, because right now he doesn't know him, and he's only having a basic physical attraction to her. So let's try to get him to understand who she is. We have these new interactions. We have one that is personal details, which will give like your financial status and like if you're single or not. And the next one is sharing your personality quirks, which will let Mateo know, and watch what happens as soon as he finds out about how awesome Luciana is. Because we know that he has some. Ta-da! So this is a sign that Mateo is actually going to be attracted to Luciana now, or is gaining attraction with them. So that's awesome, I think. And I think that's a good start for the date. I mean, we haven't done that much, so let's flirt a few times, do a few things, and then we actually have a goal to star a sky gaze, which isn't particularly easy to do in this area. It's not very comfortable, at least. So we're getting a few of our goals done, and so let's try to change venues.
Yeah, if you one of the really cool things about these new dates that are created is that they have a thing called date actions, and these let you make impactful changes like changing the venue or extending the date. So yeah, I think let's use the date action to go to another location. That Plaza Mariposa seems like a great spot. Yeah, but like I think it's so cool. We get to do all these new things for dates.
Podemos cambiar también el lugar y
Liza's
todo.
rocking out.
Ostras, está guay eso.
Oh, man,
She was. All right, so let's head over to Plaza Mariposa, and I'll tell you about some of the lots here. We have 4 lots, and it's beautiful. It's this like lush little kind of tucked away in the middle of the city central square. We have this lot, which is the park, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And then we have let me get my camera right. Don't look, that's spoiler alert, but that's normally an empty lot. This is our residential rental that's super romantic, but by Rustic Sims. And then by Shikyu, we have our dynamic dater household, which has 4 Sims that are, and which you've seen some of them in the trailer. And I'm excited to see all the stories you tell trying to woo these 4 Sims. We tried to make them as unique as possible and different types of romance options for you. We also have the Fountain of Dreams, which you can actually, when you're not in tab mode, wish for others' happiness and unhappiness if you're a monster, which apparently I am for destroying relationships, or you can steal from it. I don't steal them. Shane, do you want to talk about the park now?
Yeah, so this whole area is really beautiful and lush. It has a lot of greenery. That second part of the gazebo is a great place to hang out and take it all in, or maybe play chess. The first floor has a super beautiful bar in it. It does a really nice job of combining the old with the new. We have like an older style chipped away wall texture in here, and we've got some new modern bar furniture and other decor, so it mixes really nicely.
Me encantan las plantas
this is a
así
perfect place to get a refreshment
en un
on
marco.
A hot day.
Esto de aquí.
Yeah, and now that we're at the park and things with the date are starting to kick off a little bit, as we saw earlier, Diego didn't respect Luciana's romantic boundaries. Communication is critical to sustaining healthy relationships, so why don't we have Luciana see where Mateo's boundaries lie?
Let's go back into that cool menu.
Yeah, learn a little bit more about Mateo.
Mateo's the best. I can feel it.
So yeah, assuming the interaction is successful, you'll learn what the other Sims' romantic boundaries are, and this is actually a 2-way street, so both Sims will actually share that knowledge with each other. And if you ever forget what this information is, you can always refer back to the Sim profile if you need access to it again, if you lose it in the notification wall. Now that we know Mateo's romantic boundaries, we could have a discussion with them about changing them. Vale. So as you would see, changed, and then if we click within there, you can see there's 3 different ways to ask, and each of those will have like a little tooltip explaining a little bit more what it'll actually do. However, Luciana and Mateo's boundaries are actually aligned, so instead, maybe we should try to figure out what he's into romantically.
I think so. So we asked about his personality once. Let's ask about his romance style. So know if giving a gift will make him angry.
Ostras, pues sí
It didn't make him angry, it just made them not very
el,
satisfied in the relationship, which is very
para
different.
enamorarse de los Sims, eh?
Hi. All the Eliza haters are like, boo, not. Alrighty, so we asked about so he has 3 turn-ons. He has gift, flirting, and affection. So I think we're in a good spot So maybe we can give him a romantic gift sometime.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And while we're here, like, there's actually other things that you can do on these venues. A lot of these venues, they have objects that are conducive for groups to use. So, like over here in this area, there's a costume box. That costume box is the trunk that we mentioned in Create a Sim. I really love it because your Sims, they can change into costumes as a couple or invite a whole bunch of Sims into the area to dress up for fun, and it's really hilarious. There's nothing like going on a date in a sexy Cupid outfit or that catfish outfit, whatever floats their boat.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just a ton of fun. And then over here on the table, there's a box of party games that up to 6 Sims can play at a time. It has a family-friendly guessing game on it, and then there's a more risque one about woohoo and related topics, and that one's just for adults. It's a fun way to learn about other Sims in terms of attraction.
Trivial.
And then over there, right next to it, there's actually an interesting-looking door that may lead to a closet that offers some privacy for 2. So you can find that in all of the venues conveniently in Ciudad Enamorada.
Yeah. So let us keep going. We do have that star or sky gaze, so let's I don't care what you say about Bob and Eliza. That's cute.
That is.
I think it's real cute. So let's follow suit and let's also sky. It's so cute.
Oh man.
It's a party. They're gonna find a spot to do so. Let's follow them. This is probably my favorite animation in the entire pack. It is so cute, I think. I love it. I love it.
Ay, qué chula la animación, me encanta.
It's so cute. Okay, I think this is going really well, so I'm going to initiate something. Diego I'm done with him. I'm tired of seeing him in all my pop-ups and stuff. So we're going to use a new thing that we added where you can hide a relationship from your relationship panel. It doesn't destroy the relationship, so it's still there, but you just don't see it. So we don't have to look at Diego anymore, except for when he shows up on the venue. That's fun. So Luciana sees him sitting there across the way, and he don't have a lot to say, but there's something about him. So we're going to try to make our way to kiss the Mateo. I think that sounds good, right?
Yeah.
So let's flirt a little bit more. And we have some goals to be affectionate. So let's try that. Whisper sweet nothings. Oh, it's so cute. So let's do some more affectionate.
There it is.
There it is. Yay. And look, we're doing so good on a date, too.
Rolling.
Alrighty, so now they have romantic satisfaction tracking too.
That's very nice.
Mateo.
Mateo. Yeah.
He wants to come back to Luciana's place.
Yeah.
Ay, que quiere volver a casa.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
As you can see here.
Vamos, que yo quiero verlo.
Yeah, they'll initiate it. So, like, they'll sometimes ask to extend the date or other things. So it's not up to your sim to do all of it. It's kind of they're participating themselves too. So let's go back to home. They jumped the gun. We were going to do that anyway. Alrighty.
It's so nice when they
me gusta que hayan puesto que los sims que no controlas tú también tengan decisiones y
fun things
no sé.
At their house. This is the
Eso
penthouse.
mola.
It's
Ay, mira, esto lo quería ver yo.
Animation, I think. They're just like bopping to the music first. Let's get rid of that. I mean, music's great.
Yeah.
But let's watch this. This is the cutest thing ever. Duh.
Let's scoot close.
Look at that eye contact.
I know, this is very severe eye contact.
Oh, Dios mío.
It's really
Ay, qué
cute.
bonito.
Alrighty, so we could also use that conveniently placed blanket that you guys saw in the trailer. But I think, why don't we change into a flirty outfit and kind of show that off let's see. Let's do an apron, and Mateo can kiss the cook. And after they're done feeding each other, it's so cute. All right, go get. Oh, that was so cute. I haven't seen that one. Oh, look at her cute apron. Okay, so I think this date has gone really well.
Pero no sale el baile que hacen en el tráiler con lo de los disfraces. Eso molaría. Así como si fuera un baile.
Yay! It's returned.
It is back.
Yeah, complete with vibration, which actually changes the
Ay, puedes poner el modo vibratorio.
Of your Sims.
Ojo, cuidado,
has
vaya
some funny moodlets with it, and so let's give these to one last sweet moment. Oh, it has to be romantic part. We're not there yet. We're on our first date. Bold pickup line. Let's do some more. Oh, we're almost done with the date. That's it. Let's extend the date. Let's extend the date. Let's extend it.
Venga, hija mía, haz que hagan ñiqui ñiqui.
Come on, Mateo. Okay. Whew, we got a little bit of time. Oh, we can cuddle in bed. We can show that. Look how cute. This is also new. This is another one of my favorite animations. Oh, whoa. Nobody saw that.
Oh.
That was probably because I switched her into the costume outfit.
Oh,
okay.
That's so
okay,
sweet.
I get it. You're cute. But we got to show the cool thing. That is... Why is it? Let's give these two
Ahora.
a send-off.
Ahora sí, ñiqui
Give them
ñiqui.
some privacy.
Oh, and they're both very satisfied.
They're both very satisfied in their
Con la cama en modo
relationship.
vibratorio. Toma ya.
Just gonna go
Yay!
off.
We gave Luciana a happy end ever after. I'm so glad. So now let's give them some privacy because I am embarrassed.
Sure. Yeah. So we've built this
Vale.
lot up. When you get your game, it'll be empty. But we just want to show everything as much as we can all off in one place together. So we've got the 2 food stands here, one of which we saw earlier. And we've got an awning with a lot of really cool graphics on it. And decals to kind of help promote things at your venue or just decorate outside.
Ay, el puestecito este también lo tenemos.
Food stuff. And you saw the curved pool earlier. We wanted to show off
La
our 2
piscina
new
curva, mírala.
pool trims here. One has like a larger terracotta type and the other is smaller tiles, and they have matching floors and
No sé lo
walls
que
that
es.
also
Como
go with
un
other items
picnic
in
o
game.
algo.
A romantic blanket, other
Ah,
outdoor
una
things
manta
like lights,
romántica.
swings, benches, a lot of fun stuff.
Ay, ese banquito me gusta.
It's a really fun,
Y tenemos
fun
otro
colors of everything.
columpio. Esa fuente también me gusta, está chula.
Yeah, this
Alrighty,
was a
let's
ton
start
of fun
here.
to work on. Yeah, so gym stuff, we saw some of this before, but
Cosas
there's a
para
whole
el
lot of
gimnasio,
posters
pero
and
si ya
decals.
teníamos cosas de
The
gimnasio
really
a
awesome
porrón,
gym light,
tío,
and the
otra
wall
vez.
divider. And we've also got some new shower stuff that's also built into the gym. We have a new sliding shower door and a matching window, so you can build out a little shower
Una
room
puerta
like this
corrediza
and put
para
as many shower
duchas.
heads in as you'd
Mola.
like. And we have this new decal asset that has tile. This is a really cute set with axolotls, but there's others that look super appropriate above an oven and a kitchen.
Mira,
I
lo que
love
estaba
that
diciendo
so
antes,
much.
lo de las plantitas, esto me ha gustado.
Adorable.
Queda muy mono.
Over here we've got our more modern style bar with matching
La
wallpaper.
barra del bar, me
and
explicas.
plants look great in here. And we've got tables and chairs that are perfect in a venue but also great in a home. And some cute little lights too. And our new 1x1 bar, which matches
Qué
the
bonito, por
curved
favor.
bar.
Los muebles de momento me
Further
están
on the right, we've
gustando.
got-
One by one.
Bastante, la verdad.
Yes.
So nice.
We've got our more rustic loungy options that have a whole bunch of fun sets, and you can put a TV in this bar back if you'd like. And we have the new bar and the bar stools,
Esta es
other
otra
seating
barra.
and tables, and a lot of really cool decals, posters, and graffiti. And there's that mysterious little
Este
room
es el
again.
cuarto de limpieza.
Over here we've got our more nightclubby bar back and curtain too, and really cool painting with neon built
Mirad
in.
los grafitis,
And we've
And the
got
beaded
a lot
curtain,
of
that's one of my favorites.
Yes, that was your request.
It was my request.
Cute little decos here.
It's a great request. Ay, qué mono.
Yeah. We have a group of people in EA who either have lived in Mexico or are from Mexico, and they gave us really awesome advice and feedback and ideas. So we implemented that here for some of our items, and we've got this cute little axolotl sculpture, and then we have the real thing over here too.
Yeah, this is our one of our favorite things internally. Is we
qué mono, por favor, míralo.
You can explore different. My favorite's the saxophone one.
There it is.
That's one of my favorites. But there's a bunch of different colors, and you can move them, and they are located all around the world. So try to find those. Yeah.
You're out on a date and you're like, wait,
supongo que serán regalos que puedes hacer a tu novia, pareja,
yes, my favorite
como lo quieras llamar.
avocado guitar.
Yes, your avocado guitar. It's so cute.
Cuadros. Ay, qué bonitos los
There's
cuadros.
Some really, really cool. Are
We're good. All right.
If we go to the paintings, I wanted to show off some of the really beautiful new designs too. There's some that are appropriate for different rooms, like we have a food one you can use in a kitchen, and these little mix and match paintings have a lot of really nice swatches on them too.
Mm-hmm.
And this little section here, we're kind of showing off items that we used in the nightclub in darker colors, but if you put lighter colors in and you mix and match it with plants, it feels really nice as an indoor-outdoor space.
Y esas cosas, hay muebles también para las casas, ¿no? O sea camas, esas cosas, aparte de la cama del corazón, obviamente.
It's so rich and pretty.
Oye, esto de aquí me gusta, la plantita aquí.
Well, we can pop up to our next floor, and this is just a smattering of swatches for our different walls and floors. The ivy one is really cool. If you take that floor tile and you put it on the ceiling, the texture kind of connects to the wall tile.
So it's super
gorgeous. We also have this new floor in various colors. We can create awesome like stripe patterns, or you can spend a little time crafting unique designs like that swirly.
Mm-hmm.
Y los suelos tampoco.
And
la cama de Vibra,
which has a light built in that you see glowing on the wall a little bit behind it. And we also have another bed.
Oh, Dios mío, con el tigre.
They both got beautiful swatches and matching ottoman, end table,
son muy
living
simples.
chair. And we have a whole bunch of neon swatches on these decals. So there's a whole bunch of fun designs there.
Hay los
and
neones.
We have, of course, our bear rug. And our other romantic blanket texture here too. And a new desk. And mirrors. One version of the mirror has little pictures in it. I love that one.
I really like the different types of bear we have. Yeah.
Yes.
Just like
all the
real
different
world.
bears. Yep, exactly. Alrighty.
Estas camas ya me gustan un poquito más.
No bears
were hurt in the
course of making this.
Yeah, no bears. Those are not real bears.
Que bien aparte.
They're not.
Vale.
But these are great. You can snap them onto most of our beds, existing beds, and other packs base game too. And there's color swatches on them.
Yeah.
Es un dosel que puedes poner en otras camas, aunque no tengas el
so there's a variety of styles here. They have a lot of swatches that match or contrast nicely with our exterior wall colors. And we have
estas.
Oh, that's okay. A little planter you can use too. And we've got this awesome little shelf that you can snap onto, I think, any window and put a little deco item in there too. And it's got fun swatches that match our other build stuff too.
Oh, swatch the wrong thing. You can see it's matching the...
Yeah, so our fences and some doors and that asset have a variety of swatches that you can see up here on the next floor, and matching ceiling rail and column too. And those are some of our new floors. And we've got new plants that are great outside, this awning that Sarah is swatching, picnic table, seating, water container, and then of course new doors. And that big one also has swatches that match the fences.
¿Eso qué es?
Yeah, they're really cool.
And we've got...
Pocas plantitas habéis puesto, ¿eh?
Yes, everyone's
A mí
favorite
me gustan
part.
las plantitas.
Yeah, there we go. Woo. We've got this topper that can go on the style door and also on the style windows, so it kind of gives you another way to make them look. And then we've got some more fun stuff inside this room.
Cool. So this is actually, this section right here is the reward objects for our romance consultant career. We didn't run through it, but we're going to touch on it here a little bit. It's centered all around romance, and it involves tasks like reading romance novels and writing advice columns, and my favorite, giving unsolicited love advice to other Sims. So you get these awesome little little objects, and you also can get some outfits for your Sims too.
Oh.
Yeah. And then right next to that, we've got, you know, if you're looking for more stories of heartbreak, like what we saw with Luciana and Diego, the bonus content that's available until September 5th has some great items. There's the running mascara that we saw earlier. There's this
Esto se consigue al comprarte el juego.
Nice.
Y por lo que he visto ahí, tienes hasta el 5 de septiembre. Ay, qué bonita esta del tigre.
Yeah. The stuff under the bed. It's like worse than sleeping on the couch. I love it.
Pero la cama sin más, ¿eh? No tiene mucho.
Ultimately, though, thank you for taking the journey to Luciana's happily ever after with us. We can't wait to see all the stories that you tell.
Esto ya se ha acabado, chicos. Esto ya se ha acabado, así que yo pues me despido de vosotros. Después de todo lo que he visto, hay cosas que me gustan, hay cosas que no me gustan. Me gustaría saber vuestra opinión acerca del pack, ya que hemos visto todo. Hay cosas que la verdad es que me llaman muchísimo la atención. El cast, en este caso, no me llama nada la atención, porque la parte de los disfraces es que es una cosa que yo no entiendo, la verdad. Pero bueno, los Sims son los Sims. El modo vivir me ha encantado, que hayan cambiado la manera de ligar en los Sims, y el modo construir, la verdad es que me han gustado mucho los muebles que han puesto. Sí que es verdad que he hecho en falta a lo mejor algo más para decorar las casas. Pero bueno, no pidamos más de lo que dan. Así que nada, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado muchísimo este vídeo informativo. Si es así, no olvidéis dejarme vuestro like y en los comentarios dejadme escrito os ha gustado. Y si es la primera vez que me ves, no dudes suscríbete, porque nos pasaremos en grande. Así que un besito para todos y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Adiós.